Hey, I know it's kind of late for introductions, but I'm gonna be your personal assistant for this week. I'll be mainly checking on you and playing the pre-recorded messages I made for you throughout this week. Just as a little reminder, this week will be a bit tough for you, so I want to give you two pieces of advice. Always pick up your phone and pay attention to those messages. These pre-recorded messages are going to help you throughout your job, so I believe there's a bit more explanation in them, so that's really it. The rest is up to you. Hello and welcome. This is a pre-recorded message from Freddy Fazbear's Entertainment. This and many other pre-recorded messages are going to help you get settled during your first week at this job. So, with that out of the way, let's start your shift for the night. We have a pretty good understanding that your first shift may seem a bit overwhelming, but listen, don't worry. These pre-recorded messages are going to guide you throughout your job and instructing you on what to do. So there's nothing you should really worry about. It's just an easy job. You're gonna be fine. So, we have been warned that Chica has been rummaging around parts and surface, which could cause a not so nice accident. Oh, yeah, now you probably know why you're here. So, let's start with the instructions. Step 1 requires you to reattach Chica's left arm, followed by Step 2, which you have to reattach Chica's right leg. Step 3, you have to place a new cupcake into Chica's right hand. And Step 4, and the final one, is to reattach Chica's lower beak. So after you're done doing all of that, Chica should be ready to serve pizza, hug the children, and fulfill the company's main goal, to entertain the children once again. You've got this. Good luck, and good night. Good job. I'm impressed you managed to fix Chica. However, the rest of the band are not in good shape, so we want you to fix them this week. Just follow what I say in these pre-recorded messages and you're going to be fine. So once again, good job and good night. Hello and welcome back to your second night. Before we start your shift today, we at Freddy Fazbear's Entertainment would like to congratulate you for the excellent job and convey something extremely important to you. We want you to be extremely careful with the animatronics because a small mistake can cause a serious or even fatal accident. Oh, you should not worry about it because just remember something, we are not responsible for disappearance or death, okay? Well, either way, with that said, let's go ahead and focus on Bunny. He should be on your left, and he's also another one of the animatronics from the same affiliate you saw yesterday. For some reason, their animatronics have been acting very strange and causing problems in the place. Bunny was found without his eyes, a part of his head gone, and his right arm nowhere to be found. That said, I am going to start giving you the instructions on what to do. Step 1 is to reattach Bonnie's right arm. His arm should be somewhere in these tables. After you've done that, step 2 is having to reattach his right eye followed by his left eye. Now, for your final step, you're gonna have to reattach the missing part of Bonnie's head. After all of this has been done, Bonnie should be ready to be the band's guitarist to fulfill our company's goal, to entertain the children once again. We know you can do this. Good luck on your shift, and good night. See you tomorrow. Beep. Oh, hey, you managed to get through 9 too. Hey, sorry for saying nothing earlier. Sometimes when I'm coming to work, I get extremely lost. This place feels like a huge maze to me. And it might feel like one for you as well. Something is always different, but it feels the same at the same time. I don't enjoy working here, but I'm helping someone. He managed to give me this job when I lost my previous one. I used to work in Afton Robotics, but I got fired, so I guess I owe him a favor now. Oh well, good night. I don't really like Freddy. I actually don't have good memories with him. When I was younger, my parents couldn't spend much time with me, and they would simply leave me at Freddy's. And now I have to work here. Oh yeah, sorry. Let me play the message for you. Welcome back to your third night. We want to extend our congratulations for another job well done. It seems that you're settling into the role as our engineer. Now, let's shift our focus and hope that you're ready for another night of work, alright? Our star attraction, Freddy, was encountered by our security guard. He told us that he found Freddy without his right arm, microphone, hat, top hat, and hell, even the employee face recognition system was found to be deactivated. Now, that is something terrible that could cause another incident like what happened in '87. Something that we at Freddy Fazbear's Entertainment had nothing, and I absolutely repeat, nothing to do with. So, with that out of the way, let's start with the instructions. Step 1 is to reattach Freddy's arm, and after you do that, you have to return the microphone to his hands. Step 2 is to reattach Freddy's head and his top hat with new ones. We want him to look sharp and attractive for the children. The third and final step is to reactivate Freddy's employee face recognition by giving his nose a gentle press. Now, after doing all of that, the star and vocalist of the band should be ready to entertain the children once again. We wish you the best of luck. Good night. I'm gonna be honest with you. These messages are just absolutely ridiculous. They force us to be like this with the new employees, and there's so much stuff that happens here that they don't know. Although, it's not like some of them don't already know some of the stuff that happened in this place. And as a matter of fact, I was actually there in one of the incidents. Some of them would occur with a certain frequency, to the point where the cops even noticed that, but the investigations didn't go any further. So, good night. Hey, welcome back to your fourth night. We're really impressed with you. It seems that we made the right choice in choosing you to be our engineer. Well, let's stop with the compliments now, because you already know that you're the best at what you do. So, the unlucky animatronic of this night is Foxy. He has been put out of commission for quite some time, and we've decided to put an end to this with a basic repair. So, sadly, the owner of that pizzeria could not afford for the deluxe repair. Now, we decided not to charge him because he's been with us since the 80s. Now, Foxy is the only animatronic out of the four that enjoys running. He's in the state because he tried to rush another security guard to check if he was okay. Now, sadly, he got crushed by the same security guard because, apparently, according to him, Foxy tried to attack him. Now, we would never ever tolerate an accusation like that, and we even fired the security guard at the end of his shift. Oh yeah, don't worry, we would never do this to you. With that out of the way, let's switch our focus to Foxy. We've been told that only a small part of Foxy's head got crushed, which isn't a good thing, but it's better than being entirely crushed. Well, for tonight, you'll do what you did to Bonnie and Freddy, but it's infinitely easier. First step should be reattach Foxy's left eye. Your second step is going to reattach Foxy's head. Your third and final step, now listen, it's going to be a very important one. You should press Foxy's nose. Now after doing every single one of those steps, Foxy should be ready to perform in Pirates Cove and fulfill our company's main goal, to entertain the children once again. Good luck and good night. Hey, I know this is quite sudden, but please don't come back. Look, I'm gonna have to tell you something. The reason they hired you was just to replace the previous engineer that worked here. I'm telling you this because I want you to be extremely careful from now on. They did not want me to talk to you. They told me just record those messages and leave you be. So please listen, be careful, and don't come back tomorrow. Hello and welcome back to your 5th night. You really did an amazing job and we can't wait to see you next week. So, let's get straight into the point. The owner of that pizzeria decided to give us something extremely important. An old version of Freddy. And we want you to remove some parts of him. We're going to reuse these parts and use them in a newer version of Freddy. So that said, let's start with the instructions. Hey, it's me. I thought you wouldn't stay much longer. I tried to warn you, but you came back. Did you not realize that there's something profoundly wrong with this place? These animatronics have an unfinished business with this company. I'm sorry that you have to pass through this, but these poor souls, they're stuck on this jail of a pizzeria, and they don't know who and what they are. They're simply living. Just imagine this. Imagine being the person behind on taking many people's dreams in order to realize his own selfish objectives. Their hell was created by a certain person. But you know what? I talk too much. I just want to give you 2 options now. You either go home and never come back to this place, or play one final message that you can find somewhere in this room. Either way, you're the one that's choosing this now. Good night.